Hello, welcome. My name is Katie Simone. I'm a psychic life advisor. I provide life wisdom from beyond to answer your life questions. I'm also founder of Soul Evolution Center in South Florida. Its mission is to help you evolve into your best life. I want to share my Chronicles of a Lightworker video blog today. I had a spiritual awakening in 2009, and from that I realized that there was so much more to this world than I had thought originally. I began to raise my consciousness, and from that I developed extraordinary psychic experiences and perceptions. I found out that I could receive information telepathically. And I would also always receive information telepathically during the day at random times and very spontaneously. It was not even during meditations. I also began to experience lucid out-of-body experiences during my dream state at night. I heard telepathically that I was supposed to chronicle these experiences and share them with others to help them. You may be experiencing some of these yourself. You may be on the cusp. You may have your own extraordinary psychic experiences as well. I hope in sharing what I have experienced that you can learn and grow yourself and know that you are not alone in these rapid, extraordinary times of acceleration that we are in. So today I'm going to share some experiences I had from last evening, and that would be Christmas Eve, December 24th, 2014. As I go to bed at night, I use that time to manifest and also to connect with my guides and angels and those higher level beings of light and love who are guiding me, because I am in a very relaxed state. So I find that time of night before sleep very conducive and fertile to receiving psychic information that I normally would not receive during the day when I am more active and involved. So I use that time to tune in. It's usually about 10 to 15 minutes, and then I usually rapidly fall asleep. So as I lay in bed, I heard the following telepathic messages. I receive telepathic messages in my own thought voice. They are not voices outside of my head usually. It's my own thought voice. And so my clients and people that I know ask me, well, how do you know it's not your imagination? How do you know it's not you? How do you know it's your guides or those beings that guide you? And I answer simply that it wasn't what I was thinking. I have learned since my spiritual awakening in 2009 to slow down the number of my thoughts, to be in the present moment, to be mindful. And this is key. I have learned to listen to what is inside my mind. And once you learn to do that regularly and discipline yourself, and I do this on a daily basis, you may be surprised as to what you may hear in your own thought voice. I started receiving telepathic information in my own thought voice, and it was on subjects that I wasn't even thinking about. And this is how I know that this is not my own thoughts. This is a type of thought transference, a type of telepathy. And those are the terms my guides have used, thought transference. And so I have recognized easily now that I've been practicing this over a period of 5 years, to recognize the telepathic information I received. So last night before going to bed, I focused on receiving this telepathic information, this guidance for myself. I actually asked questions to my guides, to my angels, to receive guidance for myself on my life path. Well, last evening, what I received was information, and this is what they delivered to me. And I say they, I honestly don't know who it was because I did not ask them for their name. Sometimes I do that, and sometimes I do receive it. But I receive so much telepathic information during the day that sometimes I just accept it, and I don't think to ask who is delivering this message to me. I just roll with it. And the information is usually very high quality and high level and has integrity, so I do not question the source of it. I feel and know that it is high vibrational. And so what I heard last night before falling asleep was the following. You operate on multiple frequencies. And I have heard this before, but again, this was reiterated to me last night spontaneously. And so I telepathically asked back, do you mean because of my alien nature? I have heard I'm an alien. I know this sounds very strange, and it was very strange to me as well during my spiritual awakening. But this is the type of telepathic information I have heard that I have not even asked for. It comes in naturally and spontaneously and randomly during the day. Because again, I have learned to quiet my mind and be aware of what thoughts are in my mind. And many of these thoughts are not my own. They are being delivered to me via transmission. And so I asked back, is it because of my alien nature that I can operate on multiple frequencies? And then I heard back telepathically a single word, surgery. And if you know of psychic mediums or other psychics that you may have seen on TV or even in person at events, that many times the information you receive is parsed, which means it's not a streaming flow. You receive single words, phrases, symbols, images. It is up to the psychic or their client to interpret these messages. And so I received the word back, surgery, very clearly. And I immediately knew what it was, because in the past few years, since my spiritual awakening, I've had multiple etheric or psychic procedures during my out-of-body experiences or during my waking state. I've been allowed access to view certain clairvoyant images and visions of me undergoing certain psychic procedures. And believe me, there are many light workers out there today who are experiencing these enhancements, these psychic enhancements. It's all part of the new age, of the age of going into Aquarius. Many light workers are being enhanced psychically, and that is because their higher self has agreed to it. I may be slightly unusual in that sometimes I receive validating telepathic information that tells me this, and clairvoyant images as well, so I am privy. For many light workers, they undergo these type of procedures on a very unconscious level during their sleep state, so when they awaken, they don't even remember. If they go under hypnosis, some of them have shared undergoing certain psychic procedures. For whatever reason, because of my life purpose, because of my mission here, I've been allowed access and to reveal certain things to share with humanity. In case you are undergoing this yourself, you know that you are not alone, that there are many of us experiencing similar things in our sleep state. So I heard the word surgery, and I immediately knew that the guides, the doctors, these are beings that I've channeled before, have performed certain procedures on me to enhance my clairvoyance, to enhance my clairaudience. Clairaudience is the ability to hear things that might not physically be there. It's also known as telepathic. And that's one of my strongest psychic senses, is being clairaudient or telepathic, as well as being clairvoyant, which means receiving visions or images inside your mind's eye. That could be right here in front of your third eye, or coming in through other parts of your brain as sort of memories. So when I heard surgery, I knew that I have had certain enhancements done to accelerate my development to be a light worker. A light worker is one who has decided on a soul level during this expression, during this earth incarnation, to promote peace, love, harmony, balance, and love for Mother Earth. And that is exactly what I do. I believe in that entirely and totally with my heart. I consider myself a light worker, and I do promote balance, peace, and harmony, love for everyone and everything in my daily interactions as much as possible in my daily life. I hope to set these ripples forth in my community, and also for them to have a ripple effect onto the world itself. So certain light workers are being enhanced during this incarnation with etheric procedures. I received that message that I operate on multiple frequencies and that I'm able to do that. And that explains why, to date, since December 2014, I have received over 25 different channeled messages from beings of light and love. Every channeler, every psychic reader works differently. Sometimes psychic readers work specifically with one guide or with one angel. Sometimes they channel Jesus or their Indian guide. I have been, I feel unique in that I have channeled so many different species of light beings. And people ask me, how do you know you're channeling them? And it's because they tell me. I hear telepathically their species name. I channel, what I do is I sit behind my computer during my moments of inner stillness at regular allotted times, and I will ask a light being of light and love to share a message for me to disseminate to humanity. And very often, most of the time, I start receiving a stream of telepathic information. And as I receive this, I start typing it into my computer as is. My channel messages are very rarely edited, and they come in exactly as they are relayed. And so when I heard that I operate on multiple frequencies, that explained to me why I have received so many different light beings channel their messages to me. I share this experience with you for you to use your time before you go to sleep, even if it's 5 or 10 minutes, to tune into your inner self and to use this time, which is probably the most conducive and fertile time for you, in addition to that time being when you first wake up in the morning, when your body is very physically relaxed and you're settling down for nighttime sleep. You're very open and receptive at this time. Of course, always use your intuition, always ask for the highest and best guidance for yourself. But indeed, you may be surprised as to what you may hear, see, or feel during this time. So I use this time daily before I go to sleep to tune in and receive higher level guidance from myself. I hope this has been helpful for you. Another important time to tune in is right upon awakening. Before you awaken for your day, as you lay there in bed, because you're still in that very drowsy, relaxed state of consciousness, this is a very good time to ask for guidance from your higher self, your angels, your master teachers of light and love for your life plan. Just continue to stay relaxed, and you may be surprised as to what may come in. I would recommend doing this for 5 to 15 minutes, as this could be a form of meditation for you, and for you to stay open and receptive. Don't get discouraged. This may take multiple times for you to experience any type of message retrieval. But to hang in there and know that once you start creating this pattern, your higher self, your guides, and your angels will know that upon waking and as you lay in bed, that this is their time for them to communicate to you directly and specifically. And so this is one way, one method for you to come in closer contact with your higher self and to receive higher guidance for yourself. I hope this has been helpful. Please visit my website, soulevolutioncenter.com, to learn more about me and my spiritual awakening and the services that I provide, like readings from high-level beings to answer people's life questions. I offer online phone, Skype, and email sessions that can be booked easily through my website, soulevolutioncenter.com. Please also check out my blog, which is part of my website, to read some very fascinating and interesting stories and to read some very inspirational messages from beings of light and love who wish to help humanity. I wish you well on your spiritual evolution and know that you are not alone. Namaste.